Hello, this is the free English exam English Hub. Exams are divided into 3 levels, designed for non-English and native students in middle and high school. The entirety of listening examination will be in English. Vocabularies for exams may be slightly advanced than expected. Therefore, directions for problems will provide translation services for non-English speaking students such as Korean. Each test has a total of 10 questions, and the answer is released at the end of the next test. The exam is updated every Sunday. Level 3 is designed for 11th and 12th grades, applicable for 2nd and 3rd year of high school in Korea and contains slightly higher level of vocabularies and sentence format. Before the exam, please prepare a pen and memo to record your answers to each question. Once you have understood the directions, the exam will now begin. Question 1. Listen to the next conversation and choose the most correct and answer to the last question.
So Mr. Robinson, you are applying for a B2 visa. What's the final destination and what's the purpose of your trip to the United States?
I'm going to visit my brother, he's just had a baby. He lives in Minneapolis.
And how long do you plan to remain in the United States?
I will be here for approximately 3 weeks. See, here's my return ticket for the 26th of March.
And who will sponsor your trip?
My brother here, this is the invitation letter from him. I will stay with him and his family in their home.
Alright, tell me about the ties you have to your home country?
Well, I own a house. Actually, I'm leaving my dog there with my neighbors. I have a car at home and my job. I am employed by Tunnel as an engineer. Actually, I only have 3 weeks vacation, so I have to go back to work at the end of March.
And what evidence do you have that you are financially independent?
Question 2. Listen to the next conversation and choose the most correct and answer to the last question.
I'm so excited about Chinese New Year. When do I get to visit Grandma? Grandma makes the best dumplings in the world.
Haha, right. Sounds to me like you're more excited about the dumplings than seeing your grandma.
Of course I miss Grandma, too. I bet she's going to teach me how to play mahjong. Hey, Dad, are you going to buy me firecrackers this year?
We're going to have the best fireworks. I'm really looking forward to lighting them. Firecrackers aren't toys, they're dangerous.
No, fireworks are awesome.
Whoa, don't you remember? Last year when I set off the firecrackers, you covered both your ears and hid behind your mother.
Dad, I was scared because I saw a bug. That's all.
Ha ha ha. Really?
Oh, and I can't wait to watch the dragon dance. Dad, do you mind if I sit on your shoulders this time?
Question 3. Listen to the next conversation and choose the most correct and answer to the last question.
So Lauren, I just wanted to talk to you quickly about our new customer support, Representative Jason Huntley.
Sure, what's up?
Basically, I've got a few concerns about him. And the bottom line is I don't think he's a good fit for our company.
Okay, what makes you say that? I thought you were pleased with his overall performance, didn't you? Just told me last week how impressed you were with his attitude.
Yeah, his attitude is great, but he's really unreliable. Sometimes he's really productive, but then other times. Take last Tuesday for instance, he was 45 minutes late for our morning meeting.
Well, I'm sure he had a perfectly good reason.
But that's not the only thing, you know, he really doesn't have the best work ethic. I'm constantly catching him on MSN and Facebook when he should be talking to clients.
Yeah, but come on, Jeff, how would you know this as if you don't check Facebook at work?
Okay, How about give him one more week to see how his performance is?
Question 4. Listen to the next conversation and choose the most correct and answer to the last question. Here you are. This is your hot dog. Thanks, dear.
Has the game started yet?
Yeah, about 5 minutes ago.
Who's winning?
The Bulls, of course.
What?
That wasn't a foul? Come on, judge. Don't worry, Shaq always screws up free throws.
Yeah, Dot, you were right. He didn't make the shot.
Oh, look.
That was a great shot. A three-pointer?
Yeah. Did you see that he traveled and the ref did call it?
This ref needs glasses. Hey, ref, open your eyes. I can't believe he didn't see that. Okay, end of the first quarter, alright. Do you want something to drink? The listening test in the English Hub is not pre-existing questions, but all new and up-to-date. Each test has a total of 10 questions, and the answer is released at the end of the next test. The exam is updated every Sunday. Question 5. Listen to the next conversation and choose the most correct and answer to the last question.
Hello, Andy speaking.
Hi Andy, this is Angela calling.
Oh, hi Angela, what's up?
I'm just calling about our meeting today. I wonder, is it possible to reschedule our appointment in the afternoon? I have a bit of an emergency that I need to take care of.
Let me see, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
I'm really sorry, I hope it doesn't inconvenience you too much. It's just this thing came up hand.
Angela, you know what? I can't make it to our meeting either. Why don't we postpone it to tomorrow afternoon at the same time?
Question 6. Listen to the next conversation and choose the most correct and answer to the last question.
Next, please. May I help you, sir?
Hello, yes, I'd like to open a bank account.
Certainly, I can help you with that. What type of account would you like to open? A checking account, or a savings account?
What features do they offer?
Well, if you just take a look here, see, with our checking account, you can have unlimited daily transactions for a small monthly fee, and our savings account has a higher interest rate. But you must carry a minimum balance of $10,000.
I see. Well, I think I'm more interested in a checking account. I like to have easy access to my money.
Alright, then with this checking account, you'll be issued a debit card and a checkbook. Will you require overdraft protection? There is an extra fee for that.
Question 7. Listen to the next conversation and choose the most correct and answer to the last question.
Mom, I'd like to borrow some money.
Sure, Johnny, how much do you need? $5?
Come on, Mom, I need 30,000. I want to get into the market.
I beg your pardon?
You know I'm tired of hearing all this news about the economic downturn. The inevitable recession, people stuffing their money in their mattresses. I look at this as an opportunity. This is a chance for me to get a jump start on building my nest egg.
I don't know about that with all the uncertainty in the markets right now. All Ken could say is it would be a very unwise decision to invest, my son. I don't know if you're aware of this, but there has been a lot of turmoil in the markets recently. There have already been 500,000 layoffs in the last few months. And we have no idea how the proposed stimulus package will impact the economy.
But look at it this way, every challenge is an opportunity. And anyway, I am not talking about investing in the domestic market. There are emerging markets that promise great returns. Look at China, for example. They have 1.4 billion people. 500 million of whom have recently entered the middle class.
I can see you really have done a lot of research on this. I'm glad my son has his opinion about the economy right now. Let me ask one more question. If you were me, would you borrow the money to your son to do this?
Question 8. Listen to the next conversation and choose the most correct and answer to the last question.
Hey, Jet, how's your new year going?
It was great, thanks.
So did you make any New Year's resolution?
I've decided to go on a diet. I am serious this time.
Are you going to completely transform your eating habits?
Yes, I'm going to cut out all the junk I eat. No more chips, no more soda, no more fried food.
This is familiar to me. I think I've heard this one before.
But this time I'm going to stick to it. I really mean it. Trust me, Carol. I'm going to be a new man in 1 year's time.
Honey, I really want to believe that. But don't you remember last time after a week you give up and gaining 5 pounds?
If the free listening test for English Hub helped you, please press like and subscribe. Subscribe is a data update alarm service for our new exam. No subscription fee will be deducted. Question 9. Listen to the next conversation and choose the most correct and answer how the son feels about the dessert.
I got dessert for you tonight, you will love it.
What's that, Mom?
Hot fudge caramel pudding. I bought them from a restaurant close to my workplace where your Auntie Jenny recommended us to go last time, remember?
Oh, yes, I love that restaurant. They have really nice cheesecake, and we had a lot last time.
Yes, that's why I revisited. I thought we need to try their other dessert this time, so I got this one, and caramel pudding sounds wonderful to Friday night, isn't it?
Yes, I cannot wait to try it now.
How's it?
It's okay, just not really as good as I expected.
Question 10. Listen to the next conversation and choose the most correct and answer to the last question.
Jesse and Linda are good friends. They had an appointment to go to the Jazzy show on Saturday evening at 7 p.m. They planned meet at bus station around 6 p.m., but Jesse's parents suggested her leave early to get a good seat. They also offer them a ride to there around 5 p.m. to avoid the crowded bus. Jessie agrees with her parents but not sure if this will be okay with Linda. What do you think Jessie should do next?
So far, we have solved all the problems in this test. We will show the correct answers to the previous test. The correct answer for each test will be posted on the last page after the next test is complete. Now you have solved all the problems. The answer is released on next exam after its final question. If you have tested exam 2, there will be exam 2 answer at the end of exam 3. I hope this helped you a lot with your listening level test. See you at the next exam level test.